So tell me your name and your story.
My name is Tim Doe, and I'm in Carpinteria, California right now. And I've been since June 6th when I purchased my Ford Explorer. I've been car camping Southern and Central California on byways and dirt roads and little traveled highways, historical sites, museums, libraries, etc. A lot of things have happened, and I've kept a chronicle of it. But one remarkable thing that I wanted to talk about, and I'll keep it short.
Let me just turn this fan on you so you get the benefit of the
Yeah, I love that.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. I left Los Angeles. I get crowded out of the big cities. I can't take them anymore. And I went up through Angeles Crest, which is the best way for people that don't know. It's the hills behind Pasadena that you see every year on the Rose Parade. Those mountains. I grew up there, and I know them very, very well. So I went up and I stopped at the place called the Lower Road onto Hunga Canyon Road that leads up to Angeles Crest. It was beautiful, stark but beautiful. And I remembered so many things from years and years past. And I stayed for a few hours and just parked in this parking area. And then I was hit, here's the theme of the story. I was hit with a thunderbolt of inspiration. I looked at the mountains, I looked at the interior live oaks, is the type of oak tree they are. I've studied the oaks since I've been doing this. And I was inspired to paint. And it occurred to me that I would go to the art supply and get what I needed to acrylics and canvases and brushes and paint this. It was quite an inspiration. The best word is a thunderbolt. And it was fun. I felt real good about it. I was excited. So I quickly cleaned up the Ford Explorer. I live in it now, so it's kind of messy at times. And I walked across the parking area to the dumpster. There's nobody there. I was there by myself, by the way. And I was just looking at the mountains and awfully excited about painting these things in what's called the plein air style. And I turned and started to walk back to the Explorer to get in it and go to the art supply and get what I needed to become a painter. Halfway across the parking area, I looked down on the ground and there was a 12-inch paintbrush laying there. Half-inch bristle, flat cut, stamped number 8 in excellent condition. You take that and run with it. I don't know what to make of it. And that's one of my stories. I've got a lot more.
What have you done since painting-wise?
I've got canvases, but I haven't got the acrylics yet. This was not too long ago. I'm working on it. I want to go back there and do that. I was a lot of something else related happened up in a place called Fort Tejon, but I suppose I've gone on long enough.
Well, you can keep going. Well, tell me a little bit more about your life. What have you done for a living?
I'm a writer. I'm a published author.
What fiction?
History, nonfiction.
What's
biography, primarily.
Like that too.
Well, I published a book that was a collection of brief biographies of 70 famous Americans, people that I admire throughout history. It took me a year. I got an advance, which is unusual for a first-time guy. Great year. I contribute little things. I like to write. And since June 6th, or did I say 10th, I've been just traveling, just Southern and Central California. And
living in your car?
I have my little Ford Explorer. Is a little mobile motel room is all it is, without a bathroom. But believe me, you learn to survive. Campgrounds, beaches, deserts, mountains. There are lots of tricks to learning to survive. I can't even cook. I don't have kitchen facilities, but I eat very well.
Really?
Yeah, there's ways to do it. Yeah, believe me, you do really well once you get it down. You really do.
Like, what are some of the tricks that people could...
Well, there's a campground. You got to bathe, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you see these big $250,000 RVs, they have bathrooms and showers that don't have that, but there's campgrounds. Okay, there, as fate would have it, just a few miles from where we are right now is a beautiful campground, right on the coast. It is directly on the beach.
Which one are you talking about? Carpinteria State Beach?
No, it's Ventura County State Beach.
Okay,
And it's always packed this time of year. There's no vacancies. And even if there was, on Social Security, I'd have a hard time, up to $53 a night to stay there. So I don't stay there. I know where to park. I'll call the police department if I have to. I obey the signs. I'm not going to park where it says no overnight parking. Of course, you don't want to get woken up in the middle of the night.
Well, you call the police department and ask them, where can I park in this area?
I've done that. I don't do that very often. There's no point because you know what to do. Basically, you make yourself respect where you are. And these people pull up and they throw their litter out and their beer cans out. Wait a minute, why would anyone want them there? I don't do that. And there's real clever things. There's clever ways to go. But anyway, back to the campground. Up to $53 a night to camp there. Well, I'm on a limited budget. Wasn't too long ago. You got a good motel room for that, or more. Anyway, they have a coin-operated shower. So, morning comes, where I stay. I have a coffee set up. I can make coffee.
In your car?
In my car, yes. A camp backpacking setup for coffee. I do have that luxury. So I have my little shower kit, and they have coin-operated showers at the campground. I pull up, make myself welcome. Hello, good morning, how are you? And go use the facility. It's coin-operated. I pay just like anybody else. So there's those tricks. Public swimming pools. You go and you buy a lap swim. So you get your hours in. Stuff like that. What else is showers? Friends, of course.
How about food-wise? Do you dumpster dive? Or
No.
Do you go to restaurants?
I haven't gotten to dumpster diving. I pretty much eat out of grocery stores. Like Vaughn's right around the corner here. There's the deli department is so good. And then, of course, just produce. You get packages of cheese, 2 for 88 cents. Vaughn's has a 2-pack of hard-boiled eggs for $1.50. So I carry a salt, pepper, and hot sauce. I got that. What else? Food is curious. Going to Big Lots. You get a 6-pack of V8 juice for $3.75. And cookies. It's a great place to get cookies. Big Lots. Imported from Spain and Italy. These excellent things for $1. It is amazing, man. I do that. No fast food. Out of the question.
Oh, really?
Oh, never. Not ever.
Because why?
I will, however, go into a Burger King or a McDonald's or a Taco Bell and use the restroom. But I won't buy their product. Oh, wait. Del Taco bean burritos. I recommend those. That's a good deal.
But why not the others? They're not healthy?
No, I hate that stuff. It's artificial food, I think. Even Taco Bell, I made the mistake of trying their bean burritos, and how they can make bean burritos artificial is beyond me. But Del Taco, I do want to recommend them. You get 2 bean burritos for $2, and it's a lot of fresh cooked beans, fresh grated cheese, hot sauce, wrapped in a flour tortilla for $2.14. I go there. I like Del Taco.
Nice.
But you won't see me at McDonald's or Burger King or anything like that.
Hey, tell me again, the guy in Mexico City, you said he was doing something like
Oh.
you. What did he do?
Oh, well, it's an old Mexican tradition. A guy that would sit in the plaza in the village or in wherever city, whatever it might be. And because he was literate and had a typewriter after that technology was developed, he'd sit on a chair with a table and have it just like this. And the people come, pay him a couple pesos, and he would transcribe what, because A, they didn't have a typewriter, B, they're illiterate, whatever it might be, legal document, letters to family, complaints, whatever they needed written down. And it was a professional scribe. When I was working on my book, I had a resume writing office in Burbank. You'd like this. And that one, so personal computers hadn't even really proliferated then. And I had one. And you could do a business writing people's resumes for a job. Yeah, I made a good living at that. I made $1,000 a week for a long time doing that stuff.
How did you get clients?
Pardon me?
How did you get customers?
Yellow Pages. Just Yellow Pages.
You had a Yellow Pages ad?
Mm-hmm. And then as I got better at it, referrals into, I niched into the, yeah, no, she wants this. This is wonderful. Fancy. I niched into the studios. I started getting a referral base in from the studios. It's pretty good.
You think you
Did a lot. No, it's over. It's over. Proliferation of PCs. Everybody has one. Nobody needs to hire you to do that. It's strictly done online anymore. There's no such thing that I know of as a resume office anymore. I had one in this 1924 building, Olive and San Fernando Road, right in the middle of downtown Burbank. The old building is wonderful. It's over. It's like so many things that times change. But that's what led to my book.
Tell me, one of the cast that you wrote about, what's one of their stories that's particularly memorable?
It started with Western history, because I love Western history. Oh, by the way, I just bought, there's a good one. I'm a reader. I was at the Santa Paula Library, right over here, and they had their book sale. Now, I have a Ford Explorer, right? And as you can well imagine, it's pretty well full. The one back seat lays down so I can put my sleeping bag, got my clothes, other books, personal belongings. It's not the biggest vehicle in the world. So I'm in there, and the lady has for sale the entire set, 24 volumes of the Time Life Old West series from the 1970s. They're oversized. They're like bound in this fake leather. You might have seen them.
A lot of illustrations.
A lot of illustrations, but very well written text. As fate would have it, I've been checking those out of libraries lately. I just because I found them to be really.
Could you take a picture of us?
Let me put my sunglasses on in case the FBI sees it.
Like closer and farther back.
Closer and farther back.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Sounds kind of sticky.
Yeah, that was a good one. Closer and farther back. Oh, I know. First closer and then farther back.
One closer. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so we're still recording here, so
Yeah.
don't stop recording. What were you talking about?
Oh, the book sale.
Yeah.
The Time Life Old West. And in the last month or so, I've been checking. I have a huge collection of library cards. Everywhere I go, I get a library card. I've got my Carpinteria card, of course, Santa Barbara
She's
City.
the carpentry and librarian, my partner.
It's me. Remember the essay?
The what?
Didn't I give you my essay?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Like 2 weeks ago or
Okay.
something.
Yeah. My life's my librarian.
What do you know? So we're still recording.
I
And you want to finish up your story here?
now I know you. That's another story. I didn't
What's the
recognize
story
it.
about her?
Oh, the essay I wrote.
What was it on?
My travels. I emailed it from that library because I have the black gold card, of course. And I was in there, and I'd been working on it for weeks. It was probably about 4,000 words. An essay, humorous.
Where do you keep it? You have a laptop?
No, I'll keep it on my Gmail, and I can access it from any library.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a whole nother. See, here's what a strange small world it is. Anyway, she has for sale the entire 24 volume collection, and she says you can have them all for $20. And I'd say to myself, I can't. Yeah, that was ridiculous. I was this little car. I went back the next day, and I started talking to her again, and she goes, "You can have them all for $7." So I went, well, they take up the whole area in my shotgun seat floor, and they stack up on the shotgun seat about that high. There's 24 of them.
Wow.
I bought them.
And how do you sleep? Like in the driver's
Oh,
seat?
it's perfect. No, the Explorer splits. The two back seats, there's two separate ones. You lay one down and you've got a perfect, I'm 5'10". The bed is exactly right. And the other seat is my shower gear, clothes, books, vitamins, water. That's the water station. It's just everything's there. It's just right. Yeah.
Well, good talking with you.
Uh,
And
Yeah, I've gone on, like I say, I don't want to ramble
well, let
on.
me just stop it here. And your name
Yes,
again was?
Tim.
Okay.
Tim Doe, DOE, like
And
John.
thanks for doing this. This will be
Thank
on
you.
YouTube, available for you to look at. I'll show you how to find it.
Okay.